another shot of that good stuff. That crown. How are y'all doing? And if you're here already, you are the GOAT. You are officially the GOAT. Let's see if I can change the quality of this video. There we go. So how are y'all doing? How are you doing? It's always going to take a little minute for everybody to catch up, come in, hop in. Feel like I'm so blurry. Why am I so blurry? Because I can change colors and so you know what time it is. Come in here and just rant. So if you're watching this replay, welcome to the channel. My name is Dante. I am a reseller. I am a prison reformist. I am a lover. I am a friend. I am all that good stuff, and I don't pretend. I am who I am, and that's just who I am. And my name is Tay, and I really don't give a damn. So welcome to the channel, and please hit that subscribe and holla at your boy if you're catching the vibe. So yeah, that's who I am. My name is Dante, and I'm random. Like doing random things, like going live randomly. So welcome. What's going on, Celestine? Hope you're having a wonderful day so far. Welcome to my show. KT, how you doing? Got my colors green because of you. What's going on, KT Treasures? Hope you're having a good day. Celestine, again, she's saying, hey, Katie. Katie saying hello back. So now that we have a few people in here, we can start what the show's really about, and that's a nice little shot. We have our drink ready. You know, McDonald's is not a sponsor of this, so maybe they might get mad when they see me, you know what I'm saying, use their cup as a shield. So, you know the deal. It's a shot, a crown. Can we be honest? Last week I put a little bit too much in the cup, and yeah, that happened. It happens sometimes. So welcome to the show. We're gonna see what I get into tonight. You really get jumping like around 8:20, 8:30 when I really start getting in me. But this is nothing but love on this channel. We are all about positive vibes and sending all those out to the nature in the world and to each other and just having a good time. And I like that I have a platform that I can do it on. So yeah, that's my purpose. Oh yeah, and it's like slushy too. Had it in the freezer. It's about to be busting. So let's get started. Katie, when you make an appearance? When Katie making an appearance? Cheers. Hey, I agree. Cheers. Hope y'all can't hear me like sip. That's annoying. Better today than yesterday, and tomorrow will be even better. Facts. That used to be like one of our company mottos at somewhere I worked. They used to be like one of the magnets on the desk or something. Sunday we were planning a live on the Katie Reed's channel. The first live on that channel. Wow. As a couple. Have you been live on your channel before? Will this be the first live ever? Or just the first live with us? Because that would be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be nice. And if you aren't aware, I did drop another video. Never mind, you'd be on this channel. But I dropped another video on the other channel as well earlier today. So yeah, your boy's trying to stay busy. And it's gonna be hectic. My schedule has gotten a little bit hectic, and I put it on myself. But it's okay. It's nothing but grind season. I'm even grinding in areas like this channel right here. I don't make no money on this channel, so me dropping videos, I don't hear nobody talking junk. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna grind on this channel. We're gonna try to build it up towards making money. We're gonna keep grinding on the other channel. We're gonna try to have like at least 3 videos on that channel drop a week, at least 2 videos on this channel drop a week. Yeah, we're looking for consistency on the YouTube platform. We're looking for consistency on eBay and sales, and can't wait to go sourcing tomorrow. I like when I haven't been sourcing in a few days, because the day I do go source, I come back with a lot of stuff. And last time I went sourcing, we found some pretty good stuff. Found some pretty good stuff. Katie's first live ever. Maybe she should do that by herself, right? What y'all say? I think she can handle it. She can do it by herself. What's going on, Jessica? Thank you so much for dropping in. Appreciate you. How's everyone doing tonight? We just chilling, vibing. Feel like I'm shouting. Right, raise my seat up a little bit. This chair over here got me feeling like I'm shouting. There we go. That feels better. I've been listing. I listed today, edited some videos today. Today's been pretty productive. Even got some laundry done. And I need to test this Xbox 360. Isn't that sad? Like, one of the things I need to do is test this Xbox. What is it? The Xbox Guitar Hero set with the drums and all that. But I'm just too lazy to hook it up. That's bad. Like, playing a game, I'm too lazy to play the game. I thought I would never say that. That's crazy. Who would have thought years ago me saying playing a game is a burden? It's crazy. It's so crazy. It's like I have downtime, but I don't have downtime. It's crazy. It's like even in my downtime, I'm like doing something. But we ain't talking about that. What are y'all doing? What's life going on for y'all? I'm trying to think what's going on in the world besides NFL football that I'm missing, that I literally just thought about this second. But yeah, my life is going to be nothing but football. Yeah, I'm excited about that, and I know half y'all don't care about sports, but when football season, I'm all in. Like TV on football. Football also, when it's on, it helps me to do other things. Like when football's on, I can also concentrate on like listing items, and because it helps me. Maybe, I mean, that's why I guess other people watch like other resellers and put listing shows on the background, or even like me, people listen to me while they list because it's something to do. But sports gets me entertained. I can like be involved in the sports, and then the commercial come on, list about 2 items during the commercials. Sports come back on, watch it. Commercial come on, list some more items. You know what I mean? It just makes sense to me. It's fun. And you can challenge yourself too. It's like make sure that you're listening the entire time during the commercial breaks, and during the show you just enjoy it. But yeah, I used to do that with like working out, like during working out, like you just work out during the commercial breaks, go hard during the commercial breaks. I'm talking about just like max yourself out every time during the commercial breaks, and then chill while the show's on. I mean, they say the average show is only like 23 minutes anyway. You're only getting like 20 minutes TV time, 18 minutes, 43 if it's an hour show. I mean, no, gonna work and lurk. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Ain't nothing wrong with lurking. I be lurking too. I be lurking on people pages I don't like sometimes. Hope everyone's being careful about the spread of the virus. Yeah, I hope so too. I need to get my masks back out. For real. I don't even know why I'm not. I feel like I got comfortable without wearing the mask again. I always thought I would always wear the mask, but I'm gonna get back on it. I'm all in on football. Facts. Go Niners. I'm glad Jen ain't in here because I would straight talk junk about her Cowboys. I would go all in on Jen, and I wouldn't even pretend, because that's just how we defend. Go Niners. Who that, baby? Oh, we got a New Orleans Saints fan in the house. Y'all got quarterback controversy. Steve-O, what's going on, my guy, my dude? Changed his name. Make sure y'all go follow Steve-O if you're not currently following Steve-O Resells. See, the problem is I made a slushy drink, so I'm drinking it too fast. That's not that good. Shouldn't be doing that. See, does my 360 video work for everyone? Does my 360 video work for everyone? You have a 360 video? I haven't seen it. Okay. Go check out my man Steve-O. Yeah. So I appreciate y'all. If y'all come hang out with me on 8 o'clock at 8 o'clock on Thursdays, I appreciate that. I mean, y'all could be doing anything in the world, but you're here with me. I feel like that's a song. Your device needs to restart to install updates. That's what my computer says, but I don't care. I got to get back to my books. I'll catch the replay. Love y'all, especially Tay. Hey, get to them books. You know what time it is. My dad, before he passed, he was a New York Giants fan, so I grew up around football, baseball. So are you a Giants fan as well? So a lot of people usually pick their teams, somebody they know, or something similar to that. I agree. Please hit that like button. You have nothing else to do at this moment, like literally right this second, if you can. Hit that like button. So yeah, that's how it goes. You know, I'm not gonna hate on you too much. I'm not gonna hate on the Giants too much. Not in my division. I used to root for y'all sometimes until we played y'all. You had Eli. I'm a Niner fan, so we had to beat y'all a few times to get there. You had to beat us. It was fun times. So, thinking, how long will I thrift tomorrow? That's going to be a good question, because tomorrow I'm going to something similar to the 127 highway sale. I guess it's the Highway 12, so same thing, different highway. Hope I found some good items. I found some deals that I didn't even know I had, like going through some of my games and stuff today. It was pretty cool, can't lie. I'm so happy just going through randomness. Even like buying a whole lot of DVDs and then for $5, and then like 2 or 3 DVDs are worth like $25 in itself. You can't beat that for real. Born and raised in North Jersey. Brooklyn Nets. Let's go Nets. I love the Yankees too. Let's go Yankees. I ain't mad at that. I used to be a big Derek Jeter fan. I don't know if I like them anymore. I mean, I haven't found myself rooting for them like I normally would since he's been gone. I don't know. It's like, I guess all the people I grew up watching aren't playing sports anymore. So it's hard for me to root for that same team. Like, I was a big Kobe Bryant fan, and I was a big LeBron James disliker. And now that he plays for the Lakers, it's like I can't like the team because LeBron's on it. I feel like a sellout doing that. So, I'm more of a player person, unless it's the Tar Heels or the 49ers. I'm with them to the death. How do you like the yard sale now? The yard sale is okay. I mean, I still like the bins. The bins are my babies, but it's decent. Could be worse. Could be better. I mean, it's just like walking into Goodwill. You never know what you're gonna find. Sometimes you're gonna strike out. Sometimes you're gonna find something big. It's just part of the resale game. It's all the same to me. No matter what avenue you're deciding to find your products, scan, check comps, look at sell through rates. Like, all that's the same thing. No matter where you're doing it at, no matter what product you have in your hand, it's all the same method. And that's why I like reselling. It's simple. The simplest strategy in the world. Buy something for low and sell it for high. And they have the ingredients for you to figure out if that item you are looking at will sell for you fast or not. It's written for you. It's the easiest formula out there. That's easier than going to an employer and learning a job from them. Like and it's probably not easy as flipping a burger, but it literally is. You're picking up an item, you're scanning that item. After you scan that item, you're checking comps. If I want to make $2 on an item or if I want to make $50 on an item, I either buy this item or put it back. So easy. Am I going to sell it on eBay, Amazon, at a yard sale, at a garage sale? Am I going to auction it off? There's so many methods of selling items. You can have a yard sale every single weekend. You can go to the flea market every weekend. Like, there's too many methods out there. This is the easiest. Too easy. No matter what items you're looking for, no matter what you specialize in, it's all the same rules at the end of the day. All the same rules. You might like Treasure Hunt in Crossville, Tennessee. That is a good bin store. Gotta see how far. I mean, that's kind of far. I'm in Michigan now, so that's just like the problem. But I do ride through Tennessee when I come home. I mean, maybe I might plan like a little mini vacation trip because my birthday is around the time that I'm having my convention, and I'll be riding that way. So it could be a possibility. It can definitely be a possibility that I try that place out if I'm happening to be riding down the road and it's convenient. So yeah, that would be cool though, because I do love the bins, and all the bins aren't created equal. I keep saying that, like, there's a lot of trash bins out there, but we won't get into all that. Not right now. But there's a lot of trash Goodwills. There's a lot of trash everything. It's just the reality of life and reselling. I was about to say there's a lot of trash human beings too, but we all know that. Like, life reselling. And it's the 12th. This year is going by so fast. They got us focused on all the viruses and stuff going on that this time is just going by so fast and we're wasting time. Y'all ever think about that? Just how like time is going by. I don't know. Maybe for you it hasn't, but for me it feels like time is just going by. Pshoom, pshoom. It's crazy. This year is almost over with already. If you think about it, it's Christmas time. People are already planning for Christmas lists, making their Christmas plans, buying their plane tickets for Christmas and Thanksgiving. That's around the corner. This year's over with. Another year of life is gone. Have you reached your goals this year? Have you even started any of the goals that you set out to start at the beginning of the year? Or even in the middle of the year, did you have some goals that just pop up in your mind? Did you start those goals? Simple questions. Did you do any of that? This year's almost over. I know you're going to be like, well, this year's almost over. Maybe next year I'll start the goals, but why wait? If you're not going to do it now, you ain't going to do it next year. If you haven't done it all this time, you probably not going to do it. Let's just be realistic. So how many of y'all check those goals off your list? Think about it. Some of these questions are obviously rhetorical. Just think. We're wasting time, wasting our own lives, doing what? You got these goals out there. What are you doing to chase those goals? Are they dreams or are they goals? There's a difference. Are we accessing something to try to better ourselves? Are we just like wasting time? Just going day by day. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that if you're comfortable in that, I guess. But hello, how are you doing? Hope you're having a wonderful day. It's Angela. Have you ever heard of McKay's? Katie might like that. They are a bookstore and a lot of other things, and they always have free books too. Nah, I haven't. I personally haven't never heard of that. Yeah, I'm traditional when it comes to my thrifting techniques are pretty much the same no matter where I go. I will go to a city and type in thrift store near me and thrift at whatever thrift store near me pops up. I don't care if it's a popular brand, a small brand. I really don't even like the popular brands like Desert Industries and all that. I really don't rock with those places. I like smaller places like mom and pop thrift stores that people have never heard of. Those are the places where I think you're going to find like the best hidden gems are. The small cities that have those thrift stores that people really don't go to. Big cities, you'll find some items, but you're not going to find like the best items, the hidden gems, unless you go to like 17 different Goodwills if your city provides that. But it just all depends. If you do have that one Goodwill city, you might find a gem every blue moon, but it just all depends. It all depends. So I like going everywhere, everywhere. Walmarts. I mean, everywhere. It's just, and here it's crazy because since I like trying so many different places, the garage sales, the thrifting sales, the whatever sales you want to call it, tents and what all these other names they have, it's great for me because pretty much it's just new thrifting adventures every time. And then I still have the bins up the road I can go to whenever I want to. If nothing else is available for me, I can just go to the bins. Nothing else is available on the bins. Guess what? I can just sit my butt in front of a computer for 5-6 hours and just do online arbitrage and have stuff delivered to me. That doesn't work. I can just literally ride down again, just go to the Walmart, go to the convenience store if I need to, find that one item that's going to make me $2 for $1.10 that I spend on it, and make that 70 cents profit and just buy 50 of those items and then turn and flip that and make my, I mean, there's just so many different ways to make money. That's why I said if it would be bad if I had a lot of money because I would buy anything and everything. If I had $100,000 and I walked into a store and the sell through rate on an item was pretty good and I can make 50 cents on that item, and I say if I had to spend $1 to make 50 cents, I would do that all day because I had so much capital that it would do not be a revolving door of money coming in, items getting sold. You can pay workers to do that. You can just go thrifting all day. Have a big warehouse full of stuff getting sold. I would literally just buy stuff all day and just put it back up for sale. My profit margins, I wouldn't be so greedy with my profit margins. Now when I go out, I want like 50% or above for the most part. And then if that's on like items I spend $5 on. But now if I, like I said, if I had $100,000, I wouldn't care. I'd go spend $5 just to make $1, just because I had so much money, the capital, I can do that. Because I'm turning in that $100,000 right back into $20,000 versus me having $1 and having to find an item to sell for $40 and $50 every single time, $20 and $30, because that's what I'm doing now. Like I'm trying to find items for very low and make that nice little $40-$30 profit versus just $1 and $2 and $3 profits, because I don't have that capital like I want to just be able to put aside and make that money a revolving door. So, but the goal is to build that capital with the small revolving door, going to these small stores and continue to build, save money, and then hopefully that will turn into me going to just buying whatever I need to just to flip. Because this is a big difference. That's what you have a lot of big sellers do. Like when you see somebody and their numbers, this is not 100% of the time, but when you see somebody out there and their numbers are like, oh, they have like 200 something $1,000 in sales and 300 something $1,000 in sales, their profit is only probably like 20, 30 grand. Like, and that's been generous, that's been generous. A lot of people are only making like anywhere between like 5 to 12% on their money. So you got to think somebody's dropping 100 grand. They're not making 50 grand. They're not making 20 grand. They might be making 16, 12, anywhere between 12 and 16 grand sometimes. But smaller resellers, you won't, their numbers may say something like they're only making 5 grand, but their profit's probably 4 grand. Like there's a big difference. Like their profit margin isn't 20%. Their profit margin is like 100%, 70%, 90%. I want people to get away from like, I wish I could make a video on that, but people wouldn't watch it. Like, get away from money. Get away from money, as in thinking about it dollar amounts. Think about it in percentages, especially as a reseller. It's all about percentages. Do you want to go make 50%, or do you want to go make 1,000%? Do you want to go make 2%? It's all about percentages. And that's what the reselling game is pretty much about. Once you learn that, I think that's the key to the reselling game. It's all about percentages and everything. Once you can break an item down, looking at it, take me a sip. Like, if I have to look at this mouse, automatically I know that this mouse is worth $40. I know that this mouse is under £1, so it's going to cost me like around $5.50 or less to get shipped out. Like, I know all this in my mind. I know if I put this up on eBay, the fees, depending if I sell it for like $40 or so, a good 4 and some change of that is not going to be mine. That's going to be eBay. It's probably like $3 and some change. So automatically going in, I know this item cost me $10, and that's without even the buy cost in it. The buy cost hasn't even been calculated in it yet. So if it costs me $3 somewhere, maybe I can pick it up because I want that little $24, $5 profit margin. But if it was $20 somewhere, am I going to take my time to pick this up and just make that $4 profit margin? If I had $100,000, I would. But I don't have $100,000, so I wouldn't. Like, that's a big difference to me. Like, that's a big key. I see some questions. Let me get to the questions. My goals are to get my eBay store kicked off. You got 2 items on, and you got anything listed? Once you got something listed, that's having it kicked off. When is the deadline to get tickets for your convention? Whenever they sell out. I think the deadline is technically probably a week before, maybe a few days before, something like that. I think they stopped selling. But what advice do you have starting a YouTube channel? Wow. My advice would be follow all the advice that you automatically hear out there. Like, you want to make sure that you're consistent. And these are in no particular order. So I'm not saying consistency is more important than none. I don't think, to me personally, I think it's all like making a cake. Every single part is important. All of it is important. Some people will make one seem more important than the other. And there may be cases where one part is more important than the other. But like when you're baking a cake, or if you're baking something that you like, you're making a tuna salad, you may have all the ingredients, but you're probably missing one. That one ingredient that you're missing, it may not be the main ingredient. Like, if you like putting eggs on your salad, or bacon bits, or bacon or something, you have a salad without that bacon, you're going to be thinking about that bacon. So you want to make sure you have all the ingredients that you want, all the flour that you need, all that. And that's what YouTube is. You want to make sure that you're putting all those ingredients together as best as you can. But until you can put those ingredients together as best as you can, just put ingredients together. Like, start. You have a camera, you have a phone. That's like the main ingredient. That'll be your flour. As long as you have a camera, a phone, and a way to talk, you're good, because you can upload videos. So that would be my main advice. Just start the videos, and then from there, after you build your content, you have to be confident in yourself. I mean, but not even, I hate when people say that too, because that's really not even true. Because I really wasn't all that confident in myself. You just have to be yourself more than anything. That's what it is. You don't have to be this. You don't have to be that. You just have to be you. I think that's more important than anything, because people can read through the fake. People don't care about BS. People really, they come to you for a reason. Like, people watch you for a reason. So that's just, yeah. So just be you. And once you got those, you got your camera, you got the effect of being you, you know what you want to make your channel about. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully you don't make a video and have no idea what you're going to do for the rest of your life. But you know what I mean? Just once you got the content that you want to build in your mind, just put out content. And then you want to work on those titles. You're putting good titles that are attracting people. Those thumbnails, you're having good thumbnails that attract people. You want to make sure that you're putting your tags in your videos to attract people who are searching those terms. You want to make sure you do all the analytical things that you need to be doing. And then you need to make sure in your videos, some people say, oh, don't be too boring. But what is that? Some people like people who are monotone. Some people like people who aren't monotone. Some people like people who are hype. Some people don't like people who are hype. So that's why I always say just be you, because the audience who wants to be around you will find you. And they will find you by you doing all the things that you need to do, as putting the titles, tags, thumbnails, and all that good stuff, and consistency and all that good stuff. So once you do all that, like everything else will happen. You want to do collabs, obviously. You want to get with other YouTubers in the niche that you're trying to do. Um, Everybody says you want to comment on everybody else's videos and stuff like that. You really don't have to, in my opinion, like you don't have to always go comment on everybody else's videos and stuff like that. You can just build your channel just by building your channel. There's so many YouTubers out there who only rock with them. They don't, you know what I'm saying? They're never in no chat. They're never in that. Like they just build their channel just by putting out content that they wanted. So just do that. But work on the things that YouTube say do analytically. My advice would say go to YouTube and read everything that they say that you should do to build your YouTube channel. Work on your audience retention, like that, all that stuff. And it would just be a whole video for me to break all that stuff down. Seriously. I see you flipping nostalgia. What's up, man? Sitting over here rambling about YouTube. And I'm not a YouTube expert, you know. Not in the least. 30 minutes in. Appreciate y'all. I feel like everybody wants to be an expert too, though. So don't feel like you need to be that expert. And don't feel like you need to know everything either. Just be you. That's it. Like that's what I would say. Always just be you. What advice do you have starting a YouTube channel? Hello everyone. Just press record and get 100% better with each upload. Facts. I agree. I agree. You're going to be critical of yourself. We are our hardest critics. Yeah, just that's a good advice too. What's going on, Girl Hustle? How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. Just sitting here rambling like I know everything about YouTube, which I completely don't. Just my little bit tips of advice. I had my first 10K video the other day, and then right after that, another video hit 10K. So, which is crazy because one video hit 10K in a week, and the other one hit 10K in like almost 8 months. Oh, it has been? Yeah, it's been 8 months. Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. So it's pretty cool. The key to YouTube, get people to click on your video and watch to the end. Yeah, that's I wish it was that easy. No problem. I hope that was somewhat useful advice. Hey, man, we are our worst critics. What's going on, Queen of Hearts, Charnel? Hope you're having a wonderful night. Feel like somebody's live just ended or something. maybe somebody's live ends at 8:30 that I don't know about. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing okay. Just sitting here, rambling, answering random questions at this moment, and reflecting on life. And I recorded a video earlier. I recorded a What Soul video earlier and just like started rambling off about my video about life and how people should just love each other. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'll be wondering sometimes. Like I just be going off on tangents. I don't know. I don't pre-record no video. Don't get me wrong. There's sometimes I might be like, "What's going on, guys? This is your boy Tay," and I might mess something up that's just I ain't going for once or twice, and I'll edit that. But I don't. Normally, I get through recording in like 5 or 6 minutes. However long that recording is, it's usually one take. May mess up one time, and y'all see the mess up or something, or I might edit it out. But yeah, ain't nobody got time. Y'all want to be critics? Be critics. I am who I am. You see, flaws and all. You see all that. And I think people like that too. People like the flaws. I pour myself a drink, sifting through things I picked up today. Thought I would join. That's what's up. Somebody join me for a drink. Took me a sip on that notion right there. And again, like I said, I always appreciate y'all. 6 people in the chat. I see you, I notice you, and I appreciate you building this new channel up with me, because it's gonna take time and we're gonna work on it. But again, it's gonna be something about with consistency. I'm with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all asking me about YouTube advice. I only got 295 subscribers or something like that. Y'all can't be asking me no questions. I'm with y'all. Matter of fact, can I get a shout out? And then, can I get $1? I know somebody out there hear me. Can I get $1? Where you at? Somebody in the chat, let me get $1. The older I get, the sadder I get. Ooh, yeah, me too. I agree. Ooh, well, here's something I can talk about that I've probably never revealed ever in life. I think about death like all the time. Low key, like, oh, we gotta die, why we gotta die, and all this other good stuff. I think about death probably more often than I should, more often than I want to. Definitely more often than I want to. I know it's something that we all have to live through, and we're all gonna do, and all, But then it's like the whole afterlife thing. What do you believe in? Heaven or hell? Manifestation? Like what do you? Nobody knows. Nobody really at the end of the day knows. We all believe in something. We all may have faith in something. Hell, some of us don't believe in shit. But it's crazy. I think about death a lot. And then the other day, just doing some research, and just like something came up, and I had a calmness about death now, or me dying. I ain't gonna say everybody dying, but like for me personally, like me, I don't want to die, and me, why we gotta die? I'm here just to die. Like that played a long, hard road on me too. Especially thinking like I did a lot of time locked up, that a lot of my life is gone. I mean, I don't care how nobody. Yeah, I was alive, I was living, but I was behind the wall at the end of the day. So I felt like a lot of my why, what was me? Why is my whole life so bad? And why is everything misery, and we gotta die? Like I'm gonna die with those memories. But I also realized you can like turn all those memories around for the future. I can make my future memories better. I can make my legacy so much better. I may not be, they may not build a statue after me or anything like that, but in my heart, like I have already affected more people than I ever thought I would ever. So if I don't know how to explain it. So I feel like I'm at peace at somewhat. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm at peace somewhat. And then I also like my beliefs with the afterlife and things like that. I feel like my soul's at peace. Put it that way. Like my soul's finally coming to rest. It's some strong, long battles trying to get to that road. But yeah, it's crazy. Talking about death. Change that subject. We lost all our field market stuff yesterday in the bad storms, so we start over tomorrow at live stores. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm definitely sorry to hear that. There was some storms this way. There was like a tornado a few miles down the road. Yeah. Sorry to hear that, for real. Anything we can do, let us know. We live on. Facts. Yeah, I cried, but now I say it happened for a reason. Onward and upward. As long as you know at the end of the day, you can get it back. For real. Forward life with Katie too, and I'll pray for you. I appreciate that. Yeah, most definitely. Life is, my legacy is not even beginning yet. Like I don't think so. I'm just not. It would suck if it end now. I'm just not believing in it. So yeah, our experiences make us who we are. I agree. And I'm glad I had a path in my life where I feel like I can help others to get them out that life, or those who did have to still go through that path. When they come out of that path, they have another way to like come out of it. Yeah, somebody messaged me who does prison reform, and they have like a company, and they wanted to talk about collaborating with me and talking about how we can help prisoners who come home start reselling. Like that's what I wanted to start doing. You know what I'm saying? So I things are just coming. Things are coming and working out how they're supposed to at the end. I'm not trying to rush anything because I've always said by the time I was 40, I think that's when my greatness is going to begin, right? I'm still 38. So I feel like I still have time. I'm not trying to rush anything. I'm not trying to, but I'm still building that path. You know, when we rush things, we can get ourselves in trouble. You know, we can overlook something, we can take that wrong step or forget something behind. But when we take our time and actually build for something and strive for something a little bit greater, that's when success seems a little bit clear, or when it comes, it seems more appreciated. And that's the path I'm building. Like I see the goal, you know. It's just like anybody who, you know, has to go to school. They see the goal at the end, and once they finish that goal, boy, they're gonna celebrate. So yeah, I see the path I'm on, the path of hopefully the day look, I know this is far fetched, but it's possible at the end of the day. Like if I could be like the Prison2Profit school for children of fault, you know, or something like that, you know, like that when fathers abandon their children and kids don't have a place, I can have like a school for them to teach them more than just stuff that's going on in day-to-day life. Maybe I want to have a program that they can come to where I can teach them about finances. I can teach them about, yeah, your father was a piece of shit, but guess what? You know what I'm saying? There's more to life. Your story is going to be greater than because, or, you know, like I said, people coming in and out of prison, teens, stuff like that. Yo, you can do this instead. If I knew I could take $1 into any store and flip that into like 40, y'all know how much hunting I would have did when I was younger, just going to random places, just looking for items with $1 and seeing how much money I can turn that dollar into. I still do that now. I'm the cheap reseller. Majority of the items I buy cost $6 or less. I don't know about these other boys, but I don't know. It's just crazy what we can do with a little bit of know-how, a little bit of money, a little bit of learning, a little bit of education, a little bit of guidance. It's amazing. And it's amazing how we have so many platforms to be able to help people do it now. And I'm grateful for that. Truly grateful. Geez, Tay, you're in Michigan. I lived 2 years in Michigan, and there was only about 2 weeks of decent weather. Living there set me back for real. Everybody keeps saying that. We're gonna find out. Everybody exaggerates too. I hate the cold, but I lived in Germany and I was in the military and I had to do a lot of PT in below degree weather. So like I've lived in the cold. There's different types of cold. So there's like cold for no reason, and then there's just like freezing cold, and then there's like that cold where the humidity is making it like everything freeze, and then there's just cold where it can be like really really cold outside, but it's just not cold outside at the same time. And a lot of cold weather is like that. As long as you bundle up, and I don't know if y'all got it twisted or not, but y'all act like I'm gonna be outside all the time. Like why do I got to be outside? I can literally get in my car where I got heat and drive to a destination that got heat, get in my car, be cold for what, 2-3 minutes, be cold, get back in my car with heat, and go to another destination. They got heat. Like heat exists, and if that don't exist, I got a lighter. I know how to build a fire. You know what I'm saying? Your boy will have a fire right outside, right here if I got to. Yeah, you know what time it is. I go buy me a generator right now. Yeah, so I'm sure I'll be okay. I'm already prepared. Got blankets, heat, and blankets, and all kinds of stuff. I'm good. And I just go give Katie a hug if I'm cold. I'm like, Katie, come here. Time for me to go to bed. See everyone at 5 in the morning. Make sure you have a good night. I gotta get up a little bit early too because I want to go to this yard sale. That's gonna be fun. The fun part is just going after whatever we are, struggles and all. Facts. You're young yet. When I first got locked up, I used to call everybody old. Because I like to think that I'm a realist. I like to think that, even when I just like to think I'm a realist, put it that way. So when I was young, I thought 35 was old. I've always thought 35 was old. So when I started approaching 35, like my mindset couldn't change just because I was about to turn 35. You old. The average person on this earth lives to 60 something years old. I mean, 35, that's like half that. You old. Half your life gone. Realistically. I mean, for the majority. So it's, and then don't count other stuff. So yeah, I'm not young. I realize I'm old. And then my bones start changing this year. I'm 38. It's like my birthday hit. The next morning I woke up, my bones was like, oh, oh, you old now. You thought you was just gonna keep being young? No. Arthritis start kicking in. Yeah, the cold weather start changing my body. Yeah, it's real. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all just act like y'all young. You got that 30 something years old. So if you're 32, enjoy it while you can. Because once you hit 33, you officially in your last years. Because once you hit 35, you're old. I hate to break it to you. You're old. You're old. I'm old. It's okay to be old though. Because we learned, we experienced, we wise at living. I watched your video about dropping the soap, man. That was bold. I admire your bravado. People that don't know think that if you're a good person going in, you will for sure be better coming out. Facts. I agree. Because I really don't think I was a bad person going in. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had certain habits and stuff I probably did need to break probably years before that, but not when I actually did get locked up. But yeah, a lot of people, you make it. I think who you are is and who you're gonna make it in any situation, especially like that. Like I was just me. I'm always me. I'm always just gonna be me. Even when I don't want to be me, sometimes I'm me. If that makes sense. Y'all get that? Y'all ever want to not be you and you be you? So yeah, there'd be times where I'd be like, man, I know the situation I'm in, but still just be like, whatever. I don't give a fuck. Kill me. Stupid. I say stupid stuff sometimes. But with all that being said, I mean, I don't know. Being there, my mindset before going to prison, like, well, that's the worst crap that ever happened to me in life. I will, hands down. Prison sucked. I mean, it completely and utterly sucked. There's no way I can sugarcoat that. It sucked. And people go back. How people actually go back. People, okay, yeah, go back 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8, 9 times on a regular basis. I was there for, I was about to say 10 years. My sentence was 10 years. So I was there for like 8 years, 11 months. With that being said, I saw the same face come back so many times. And I'm like, bruh, I live here. Like, I know how bad this is. Why in the hell are you coming back? Like, what clicks in your mind that you out there in prison or on the streets and you just left prison and you're like, you know what? Let me go do that same stuff to go back in the environment. I was just begging my mom for money. I was just expecting everything from the streets because you really can't do nothing for yourself in prison. You're expecting piece of crap people to have you back who don't once you get locked up and they forget about you. Like, so who wants to go back to that? People who lose friends and like who wants to go back to that? But you would be surprised. People don't mind. Like they don't mind. Some people like have bed assigned. Like, and that's the truth. Y'all think I'm just exaggerating with that. No, that's the truth. Some people will get maxed out and their bed will be waiting on them. Literally, same room, same bed, because they know what time it is. They coming back. Sure as hell, 90 days later, you see that same face. Yeah, I think it's wild. Like, I don't get that. Who wants to go back to prison? You know, like some people when they go to prison. So for me, it's like recovery. So some addicts, they need to go to rehab, and rehab works for some, and rehab don't work for all. I get that. So it's just like the same thing with prison. Rehab to me is completely different. Some people who go to voluntary rehab for drugs and they get out and stuff like that. Some people go to rehab because they're forced. Everybody knows like you have to like not want to do something in order not to do it. So that's even the same thing with prison. So the way they treat you and abuse you back there, why would you want to go right back to that? And the sad reality is because a lot of people, they don't have anything else to go to. There's a small percentage where I can sadly understand their situations and why they keep coming back. Then there's the idiots who got a good life, and they out there just committing crimes just because they want to be cool and shit. You got them out there too, who can just keep coming back. Mom keep putting all the money on their books, so back there living like kings, but they back there in prison. That's why they keep coming back, because they back there and they have this lifestyle where, this is gonna sound crazy. So, and this is my opinion. Some people go to prison and they become this person that they never knew that they could be. They think they're like in, when they're probably getting used. And I mean, some people are in, but some people are probably getting used. Just so many different situations. Like prison, there's a cool clubs back there. Some people are actually in a cool club. And when they go back, that's why they go back, because they know that their place in the cool club is safe. They know that they'll be in a comfortable situation. That's crazy. That's crazy. When people feel more comfortable going to prison than they are staying home on the streets, what does that say? What does that say about the country that we live in? What does that say about just anything in general? I mean, and then also we do know that a lot of these people are going to prison just because cops had a bad day, or just be honest, because they're a certain race, and that's just not black. That's Hispanic. That's everything. There's a lot of different races who go to prison just because. Even white people go to prison just because they're white, or they're hanging with the wrong person, or it's crazy. But yeah, so some people do go to prison under other circumstances, but the ones I'm talking about right now are the ones who are committing these crimes after they've been in prison for a length of time. People who go to prison for like 30 days, 60 days, get a number, turn around. Okay, I can see them coming back because you ain't learning nothing. They put you in a little hole for a while, and you go back doing the same habits. Go do some time. Like for me, if I had to put like a time for everybody, like who I think they needed just a little bit of prison reform, I'm gonna say probably about a year and a half, maybe might be the majority for people. Between like a year and a half and like 3 years. I think if you go to prison for a year and a half to 3 years, I'll even slide like 8 months. Between like 8 months and 3 years, if you did that amount of time and you go back to prison after doing that amount of time, you got issues. I will say there's a chosen few. Obviously, again, circumstances. Some people feel like that's what they got to do. They feel like, you know what I'm saying? Some people, though, they're just idiots. We're just out there committing crimes. You have a best life on the side, but you out there living your fake life to act like you need a best life. So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy how packed those jails are with repeat offenders. And those are the ones that be killing me. It's supposed to happen at this time in your life. Yeah, I believe that. I do. I'm a firm believer in everything happens for a reason. I'm a firm believer in all that. I believe we need to, yeah, definitely believe that. Hello, everyone. What's up, Regina? Having a good night. How was your daughter like in school? Who we talking about? If you're talking to me, can't be talking to me because Izzy's not in school yet. Hello, Patty. My sister's heart made me colder than the snow did. I live in a very rural town and with 3 teenagers that hated me. We made it through, and my eldest is in her doctorate program for neuroscience. Sister's heart made me colder than the snow did. Wow. Family can have that effect. Anybody can have that effect. It ain't really got to be your family, but that's sad. I hope you had the process to heal or in a better place to heal, or, you seem like you recognize it, so you can probably work through it. I'm young. Regina. Don't. You are young. You young. I ain't gonna tell, but you young. I mean, we made it through mosquitoes and 10-foot berms of snow. Stick to who you love. You got Katie and your daughter. You're so blessed. Thank you. Yeah, them mosquitoes don't be playing. You hear me? They be punishing my little legs. They love me. They waiting for me right now. Got about 7 of them outside waiting, just chilling. Like, yo, come out. They waiting. Y'all think I'm playing? I can't even imagine. No, y'all can't. Maybe it's all they know. But it's sad. Like when that's all you know. And for most of them, that's not. I mean, yeah, that's true. It's not true for the majority. For the minority is all they knew. There's a big group from my experience, personal experience, for people who I ran into. It's probably not all the same in every prison. I haven't touched every single prison on earth, so I don't know. But from my experience, the majority of these people know exactly what they're doing. And they know their mind frame. They have mind frames to know better and to learn to get out of that situation. Again, a lot of these people just they feel like that's all they can do. I think that's what it is. If they feel like with their background, that's all they can do. They just don't do research and figure out there's other ways. Again, like there's people who go back there the day they get locked up. They as soon as they come on the yard, they meet their homeboys because yo, what's up? Yo, got what you, and they go right back to the same habits. They don't do anything to build their mind to break the habit of what got them there, or they don't like soak up that it's prison. A lot of people have fun back there. Oh, y'all just think I'm lying. A lot of people have fun. People was mad because I was miserable more often than not. Like people was mad at me because I wanted to go home. Like, man, why you always thinking about that? Because I want to go home. Like, why are you so complacent with this lifestyle? Why are you so comfortable like living here? That's what I didn't get. I felt like maybe I was the anomaly. I was different because I didn't like a day in there. Don't get me wrong, every single day wasn't miserable. There was days I smiled. There was days I had what you want to call fun, but I was in prison. Like I'd rather be miserable out on these streets. I'd rather be miserable out here than having fun in prison, playing basketball games and cards and whatever. Like that wasn't true freedom and true fun. That was just like the trap to make me feel better for my environment and where I was and my circumstance. That shit wasn't fun. That was hell. Not being able to do what you want to do when you want to do it. Like who don't understand that aspect in life that sucks. Everybody knows that. I don't know. Mm-hmm. Vern, appreciate you. Thank you for joining. You know, I got mine. I'm almost out of my drink, which means the show will be ending in about 15 minutes or so. Y'all probably can't see how much I got in there, but oh yeah, y'all can. Y'all can see that a little bit. You learn who your friends are real quick. Facts. You find out who your friends are. Some people gonna drop everything. Some people have the time of their life in prison. Facts. Look, don't get again. Like I said, don't get me wrong. I had fun days. Like we had basketball tournaments and stuff like that. I won basketball championships back there in prison. Made me feel like I was an NBA star. There was moments back there, like I said, there was a cool kids club that once you feel like people respect you in prison. And I don't know if my mic went off. It sounded like my mic went off. My computer just said something. But once you get back there and get in that lifestyle, I can see how certain people could get caught up in the revolving door and have the time of their life. And because that's the place that they're a star. But who wants to be the star of prison? That's like wanting to be a C-list celebrity for your whole life, like being content in that. Like, I don't know. If you don't want to be the best version of you, why can't you be the best version of you on the outside versus the inside? And again, there's that small percentage who just couldn't help it. They had no choice, and their life circumstances they don't have nobody. But majority of the people back there have somebody. Like the majority of the people have somebody. Majority of the people just have people who are just fed up with them. Like, I don't know. I have a child. Circumstances they go to prison, and they come back home, and they do something stupid again to go back to prison. They gonna be on their own because first of all, you ain't my child because y'all know where you got that ignorant gene from. Because prison is the worst thing in the world. I'll let you get away for committing whatever act he did to go to prison, but once you go, I'm telling you, man, I can never see me going. I mean, you can never say never because you never know what happens in life. But I'm just saying, like, wee. Some people are jerks. They don't realize what they have until it's not there no more. That's the reason too. Yeah, but I'm talking like right now, like in this aspect, I was just talking about like people who keep going back. Like if you've been once or twice or three times, once you've experienced what prison actually was and want to go back. That's what I'm talking about. Like repeat offenders. They gave you a chance to go home, but you keep coming back over and over and over. Because I can't go back. Now, some people who go to prison for the first time, they go under crazy circumstances and they didn't mean to do whatever the crime they did. There's so many reasons for that, but my brother got out in May and left 10 grandbabies, 9 siblings, especially poor me. I know, but he went back to heroin that he did not know was much stronger than when he went in. He left us all within 3 days. I miss the old him. I miss him. Yeah, I remember you was telling me that in the a message before. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that again. I am serving just a nice regular the reg bottle. Nothing too special. Hope you're having a good night so far, Craig. When you were in, you took the time to learn a better way. My brother thought about a worse way to hustle. It's your mindset. Yeah, I agree. I do attribute it a lot to my mindset, but there, with all that blah blah blah, I would just watch and stop talking. I guess I needed to get that out. Vent. We always have a platform for people to vent. That's what it's about, Definitely get it out. Do you get high before thrifting and garage sale hunting? Do I get high as in do I ride a bike? do I climb a ladder, get on a roof? Well, I'm confused. Do I get high? Do you get high before thrifting and garage sale hunting? That's a good question. Sometimes, maybe not. Who knows? How's everyone? I'm in Michigan. Yeah, I'm in Michigan now, but still can't talk about that too much on YouTube. And then again, I'm on my other channel, so yeah. But everybody knows I'm 420 friendly. If you don't know that already, then I don't know what to tell you. How is everyone's kids liking school? School. My kids are grown. Yeah, we got a bunch of adults up in here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sip this drink so I can go ahead and end this show soon. And as always, as I wind down, just say thank you again for coming in and tuning in with me, because got nothing else to do on a Thursday night, so I go live. Smoke the herbals I should do, but sometimes end up buying a bunch of dumb stuff at the first sale. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not one of those. I don't know. Maybe Katie's not in the chat, but if she was in the chat, I said maybe you can get her opinion on it, because I feel like I smoke regularly. I probably take my medicine probably like 3 times a day, but I'm productive as I'm doing it. I can edit videos as I'm doing it. I can do whatever I need to be doing. It doesn't slow me down. For me, it's just, I don't know. It's a motivator too for me. Like, I can do it on my way and go in work mode. So I don't allow that to. Some people, when they take it, it puts them in a different state where they get lazy and stuff like that. If you're one of those people, guess what? You're abusing the drug. And that's a whole nother subject, which I'm not going to get in because I'm not a doctor. So again, for me, when I take my little medicine, 420 friendly, it doesn't put me in a state of laziness. I don't go to sleep. I don't do none of that. Like, for me, if I go to sleep, it's because I'm on the couch and I'm tired at the end of the day taking a nap. It's not because of 420. It doesn't make me lazy. It motivates me. So, but again, I will say, if you are a person and you out here 420 friendly and you pass out when you take it, or you act totally different after you smoke it or induce it, or however you take it, guess what? You're abusing the drug. That drug wasn't meant for you. You're taking the wrong dosage. You're doing all kinds of stuff that you don't need to be doing. And that's just my personal opinion. And that's a whole nother subject. I don't believe in abusing drugs. I mean, I do, but I don't. I mean, I get my recreational on, but for the most part, I take it for a certain reason. It helps me. I mean, it seems like the only thing that ever helps me. And I'm just being real at the end of the day. Like, it helps me. Yeah. That's a lot of spinach. Hey, I just need $1. I'm trying to get $1. Just trying to get $1. That's all. But you how do you buy? You can't buy everything at the first sale. Yeah, they're just buying everything because it look profitable. It probably makes me research items more. It probably makes me research items longer than I should. I will say that. But then I do that naturally anyway. I'll research an item for 10 minutes. Because I don't know. Just want to make sure you know what I'm buying. Almost done. Probably like 3 more sips. Facts. I agree. It's definitely the person, not the herb. The herb is only there to help you at the end of the day. I think. Again, I'm not a doctor. It's just my opinion. I'm living in Michigan. It's legal here for any hater or YouTuber or anybody. I don't know if I need to put up whatever the things are. Those are things where you need to warnings. I am living in the state of Michigan. This is approved. I stopped smoking because I am on probation until January. Oh man, it sucks. That sucks. It really does. And that's a good subject too, because when I was locked up, obviously we couldn't have marijuana or anything like that. So what was I to do with how I was feeling always? And it was a difference. It's definitely a difference. Yeah, it's definitely a difference. Definitely a difference. Like, there was moments when it could have been useful when you're locked up. Definitely. Not 24/7, but it could definitely be useful. And they make it seem like it's not a good thing. Or they're making it better. So, wish I was in a legal state. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. But it's coming. It'll be legal in every state by 2074. Yeah. South Carolina will be the last state. The state I used to live in will be the last state. It feels good to be living in a state that's legal though. It's weird. It's weird. I will say that. It's definitely weird. Don't feel right. I mean, it feels right, but it don't feel right. That I can also honestly say that, like, if I was ever to get in trouble for anything ever in life again, it would probably be like a small dosage of that. But now I live in a state where I would never carry more than I would need for my personal use. Then, like, yeah, I will never get in trouble ever again. Texas last for sure. I don't know, man. Y'all surprise somebody. Y'all so big. Y'all need all that tax money. That's what it'll be at the end of the day. They'll do it for tax money, which they need to do anyway. I mean, they'd have so much improvement going on. I feel like I'm getting hungry. Have I eaten? Nope. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's it. They want to try to make it federally legal. Once they do that, states will likely switch their attitude towards it. Yeah, that's true. Excuse me. Hope that didn't come out too loud on the camera because that was rude and disrespectful. Straight burp. And I just saw the replay of me burping. That's hilarious. I wish I had like tape delay where I can just like stop it on the stop it on the camera. Or like NBC. You know how when Janet's boob came out and they couldn't cut it out in time? That's how I just felt about my burp. Y'all too probably young to even remember that incident when Justin Timberlake and Janet. Y'all remember that? Yeah, I probably don't. We're on YouTube, but it's supposed to be listing one of my links. Hey, that ain't good. I mean, I'm glad I'm the person who's distracting you right now and you're watching the channel with me, but it's still not good. Gotta get on them listeners, man. Especially you gotta see, here's the method. Just pick up an item, and as I'm talking, don't list it. Just have it in your hand. And then, I always take a little break every few seconds. And then right when I do that little break, like right now, take a picture of the item. Just start taking pictures of it. And then by the time that little lull comes back in, you can just have that item out your hand and can just be like literally doing all the descriptions and all that as you continue watching the show. You know what I'm saying? That's all you gotta do. Or you can just cut the show off and go list. Have a great night. Thank you so much, Girl Hustle, for coming in. Appreciate you. Yeah, 9:13. Feel like Jakob should be live here in about a few more minutes. Make sure that you go follow Jakob's channel. Didn't somebody want to see Katie? I think somebody wanted to see Katie. Katie! I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at y'all. Yes, I did. Say my name, when no one is around you. We ain't getting copyrighted. Better not say that song. Yeah, come say hi to the people. I think somebody said they wanted to see you. I'm like 100 items backed up. Hey, bro, no, yeah, you need to get to listing. I got like 7 items over here I need to list because I need to test it, and I'm mad. No.
You sure?
Y'all wanna know what she just asked me? Huh? No.
Hi guys.
Hey. There's 9 people in the chat, and you're one of them. So it's 8 really.
Yeah.
Hey.
One of them I was watching upstairs and laughing at you because of burp.
I heard you laugh too. So y'all heard me burp?
Yeah, I heard you burp.
Yay. Nels probably lost 10 subscribers. Or probably gained 10. Y'all are crazy. They like weird stuff.
Ooh, you smell like Crown.
So, you have any questions for Katie?
Izzy and I got you ice cream.
Are you excited about the show?
Am I excited about the show?
Mm-hmm.
I'm nervous. I'm excited though, but I'm nervous. It's my first live ever, so you're gonna have to like hold my hand with the whole thing. But you know,
Oh man. Izzy.
Izzy just creeps up.
Izzy creeping in. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'll see her. Yeah.
Oh, she's busy looking at herself over there.
Well, guys, it's probably gonna be the last sip, so I can say bye technically. Plus, Yaka will be on soon. Go watch Yaka, aka Jake, aka Benz.
Subscribe to Izzy episodes. You what? Are you done with your ice cream? Yes.
And subscribe to Izzy episodes. That's what she said.
Hi guys. Thanks for those that have stuck around the whole chat the whole time.
One day we're gonna build this up to like 1,000 people
in the chat.
Subscribers.
Oh.
If I ever get 1,000 people in the chat,
he will poop his pants.
probably. Sounds pretty accurate to me.
Shit, I want.
So if you want to see me poop my pants, 1,000 subscribers and I'll poop my pants.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing that. That was a lot. Oh, love your little family.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Izzy be hanging with me.
What?
I said Izzy be hanging with me.
Today, yeah. You hung out with your dad today, huh?
Yeah. And we went for McDonald's.
That was the event of the day. McDonald's.
Yeah, pretty much. Post office McDonald's. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here and watching the channel and like, sharing, and subscribing and all that other stuff I'm supposed to say because I'm a YouTuber a little bit. Thank you for liking my channel. You see my friend in the background? I can't point. There he goes. You see him? Show him some love. The like button for the bear. Look at those beautiful girls on your flanks. Oh, who's your favorite YouTube thrifter? Prison2Profit. That's easy. Can we be real? Me. I'm the best YouTube thrifter. I'm my favorite. Somebody said you have to be your favorite fan. So, me. You try to put me in a spot. You thought I was going to try to name somebody else, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say me. Or Katie. What? I'm saying it's going to be me or you. I ain't going to say nobody else. Who's your favorite YouTube thrifter?
Me.
No. Thank you, sir. Oh, I love you. You gotta be honest at all times. I knew to throw in other than yourself. Yeah, I can't answer that because I don't watch anybody's thrifting video. Okay, that's a lot too. I watch everybody's thrifting videos, kind of, sort of, a little bit. I don't know, but I don't have a favorite. I'm my favorite, so I think y'all should watch my channel. The channel is called Prison2Profit with the number 2. You can just, if you type that in Google, it'll pop up. So yeah, that part. And if you're watching this on a replay, all that good stuff. Don't know why I did that. I just saw somebody else do it. So I'm really trying to stretch my time because I got my little drink left. I can't take it all at one time. Okay. One more sip after that to be over with. I sent you a coffee for your yawns. Oh, appreciate that. Oh, so sweet. Didn't have to do that at all. I need to yawn some more then if that's the case. No, I'm just kidding. Thank you, for real. Anytime somebody takes some of their hard-earned money and they send that stuff to me, your boy appreciates it because y'all didn't have to do that at all. I just had an idea sitting here in this chair. I'm gonna start me a podcast. And I'm gonna look at the camera like this in the podcast all day. Like, welcome to the Prison2Profit podcast. Today we're gonna talk about the rate. Can I get a peso? You can definitely get a peso because the conversion rate is in my favor right now. Okay, guys, I've been exaggerating. It's almost gone. It's almost gone. This should be the last sip. Hopefully, this is the last sip. I've gotten negative feedback for bullcrap before, but I don't know if it's specifically on an item that worked. I'm trying to think. I've gotten feedback for an item they said it was counterfeit. It was some makeup. I don't know how I'm supposed to know it was counterfeit, but they said it was counterfeit. And then got some negative feedback for a delivery. They lost their package. It's not my fault. The package was delivered. I mean, I don't know what you want me to do about that. A majority of the time, if I hear something like if an item's not working, I'll just give the buyer the money back. Because I'm not about to fight them all day over certain items, especially if I know I only got X amount of dollars into said item and I know I source for X amount of profit margins that day, so that item should be covered anyway, or even as a reseller, it should be covered. Then you should be expecting like losses in your business. So I just kind of refund them anyway so that I prevent the negative feedback. Because if you give a refund, you cannot get negative feedback. But yeah, you went back and forth with them. If it's an item that I knew worked for sure, I would just tell them to send it back to me, or send me pictures, or I need something to let me know that it didn't work for sure. I sent an item out a while ago with some nail dehydrator stuff in it. It was like sealed. The customer opened it a month and a half after the fact, and they said that one of the bottles was half empty. And I was like, well, you responded to me literally 7 weeks later. What am I supposed to do about that? And then they threatened with giving me negative feedback. So I threatened them. I was like, I was going to give you a free bottle, but your mouth just got you nothing. So I don't care about any negative feedback. Please write me negative feedback. And they did. So maybe that falls in the category of what you're talking about. And all I did was send eBay the correspondence between what we were having and how they threatened to give me negative feedback if I didn't give them what they wanted, and it got removed. So that's all you got to do. What Katie said. Is it returning? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's over. My customers have not had me feedback from them. I haven't given feedback on anybody. That's just a whole nother job. For real. Giving feedback takes forever. People like, it only takes a minute, but if you're a busy person, it takes all day. What's going on, Die Hard? Hey. Earnhardt fan, eh? Will you be mad if I said I like Jeff Gordon? Really, what if they left negative feedback before the refund? Yes. Definitely. Definitely. But you can just easily write the buyer first and have them retract it too. Like that's an option. Like, yo, if I give you a refund, will you retract the feedback? And they'll probably be like, okay. I mean, it looks better if the buyer does it rather than eBay, even though it doesn't matter. And y'all go like, well, but it looks better if the buyer does. Why doesn't it matter? Trust me, it matters a little bit, even though it doesn't. I have some of the rarest Jeff Gordon diecast. Really, I need some Jeff Gordon. I need something Jeff Gordon. I saw something Jeff Gordon the other day, but the prices. I don't know NASCAR prices, so to me it was too much. I was like, I'm not paying for it. Going to my first NASCAR race in about a week and a half. Wow, time is going by fast. Football season is right now. Yeah, we definitely about to get off here. I'm gonna miss some football games. It's got to be halftime somewhere on something or something. And I missed all the football games. Let's see if I can watch some NFL games. Oh, nice. Over here trying to watch football, and y'all over here like, what does he got going on? Because low key, drink going. That's a wrap. Oh, they're both in the third quarter, so that's good. Okay, guys, thank you so much. It's time for me to watch some football. Go be 420 friendly. Because y'all stress me out. Think he was trying to scam F him if he isn't returning. Yeah, for real. Like, yeah, just go ahead and screenshot the feedback, send eBay a message on Facebook first, and then get that stuff removed. There's NASCAR diecast worth over 2K. I've never made a sale 2K. I've never held 2K. I had a bell those 2K. Can you smell 2K? I can't smell it. Are you going to keep this time slot during football season? Thursday night football? I'll probably end up going on an hour earlier. No, because Thursday night football, they usually start at like 8:20. So I'll probably come on like around 7:45ish and make sure I'm off before 8:30 or something like that. So yeah, I'll still come on Thursday nights and Sundays at 2 because most of the best games come on at 4 after between 4 and 8. So, and our Sundays will be a little bit shorter anyway. Plus, we're having like a nice little platform, a different setup for it. So, yeah. So, anyways, thank y'all so much for coming in, dropping this. I know I said bye like 17 times, and y'all been hanging here the entire time. So, thank you for that. As always, make sure that you bless somebody today. If you haven't seen any of my videos that I've dropped a video on this channel yesterday, and I dropped a new video on my main channel today. Go check that video out if you are interested in thrifting videos. And I will see you guys next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. And I'm saying bat crazy because I sold a bunch of bats. Make sure that you bless somebody today. I promise you I'm going to bless somebody tomorrow. Bye, Jessica. Bye, Flippin' Nostalgia. Bye, Vern. Bye, Baby. Bye, Die Heart. Bye, Jessica. Bye, Queen of Heart, Charnel. Regina. Girl. Hustle. And feel like I'm missing somebody. But if I am, I'm sorry. Make sure you have a blessed night. Your boy Taze out.